These 10 phrases are guaranteed to lose you customers.
Hi, I'm your host, Caitlin Shanuda, and this is Foot Traffic Framework.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm a local marketing coach. How many of these 10 phrases do you use often in your marketing that are pretty much guaranteed to turn off customers, bore them, disconnect them from whatever you're saying, and ensure that they don't get off their couch and come into your business? Let's talk about them. One is support local. Here's a jump scare. Customers don't care about supporting local, period. Is this a sad thing to say? Absolutely, it is. Is it 100% true in today's day and age? You bet. They only care about what they want. So, what we need to do instead is talk about what makes their life easier or more exciting. Even if someone says something like, I want to support my local community, my local businesses, they're going to go to the ones that actually are giving them what they care about. So, you have to show them that you have what they actually care about and that it's more unique and exciting than something they can buy from the big box store or online. And then they're going to buy it from you instead of somewhere else. That's the only way to get them off their couch. So, the second one that turns off customers the second they read it or see it is shop in store or, come on in, anything along those lines. They don't want to get off their couch. Like, why would they do that just because you told them to? Here's what to say instead. Get immediate access to, XYZ, whatever your special product, item, or service is. If they're thinking about how they can have immediate gratification versus being told to do something they really want, that's the difference between likes and sales. Number 3, take 10% off anything that talks about discounts. They literally could not care less about whatever discount you're offering. Plus, it makes you sound like every other, race to the bottom price point commodity product or service out there. What they're going to do is choose the easiest or cheapest option because giving them 10% off doesn't have any emotional connection for them. Here's what to say instead. Insiders get access to exclusive, insert something they really love here. When you make your promotions about added value that is real to them, it entices them to buy from you in a way that, offering 10% off or even a buy one, get one free is not going to motivate them to do. Number 4, only available today. Cool. Now we just gave them a reason not to pay attention to your business today. If they were really interested in whatever it is that you're promoting, they'd already have come in and bought it. So here's what to say instead. Tie it to an emotional experience that is super relevant to this particular day. If it's a blizzard, we're giving them the best comfort meal in the city. If it's a Monday, talk about how you're going to take the edge off the return to the work week. Make it about them and what's going through their head on any particular day, and you'll drive urgency instead of turn them off. This works for every circumstance is happening. If it's a football game that everybody is flocking to a certain part of the city, but you've got a special that is only good during the game that your specific customers really, really care about, make it about the game, right? Like, we are celebrating with them. And by the way, they're getting something really cool from you on that day for that reason. It's all about the emotional experience, not about trying to drive urgency because something's only available during a certain time. Number 5, anything at all that is product or service oriented. Okay. If you talk about products and services, you're commoditizing your business. If they happen to actually want that specific product, it's commoditized. What they're doing is trying to figure out if they can find a better price from somewhere else. They're comparing you to everybody else who has something like it. Now we have them spiraling into a mindset where they're not motivated to buy right now, if at all. So here's what to do instead. Use your products and services as a supporting backdrop to the feeling they get when they already own it. Psychologically, this puts a customer in the place of already having what they want, which makes them much more likely to go out and buy it. Number 6, anything price related. That only motivates them to try to find a better price. Don't ever talk about price, okay? We talk about experiences, giving things they want, emotional content only. This is what motivates someone to actually purchase from a local business. They're not coming to you because you have the best price. I guarantee you there's something else from a big box store, from an online store, from somewhere else that they're going to tell themselves they can get if all they care about is price. What we're talking about is how we are connecting with them on an emotional level, and this drives them to purchase from you. Number 7, we've been voted number 1, XYZ, whatever, of like this magazine or like customer's favorite, whatever, like award that you have maybe won or, are using as part of your promotional strategy. Unfortunately, in today's day and age, the first thing that comes into a customer's mind is, who did you pay for that review? You're inviting skepticism versus inspiring someone to experience it for themselves. So, what to do instead? Showcase what makes your business so special. Again, we're talking about emotional experiences. What does it feel like to walk in and be a part of your business? If you give them content that, invites them to kind of come experience it for themselves because they're seeing how good it is, they're always going to be more connected to that, more likely to actually get off their couch and buy than just hearing, we're voted number one. Number eight, very similar. We're the best or most exclusive or our wait list is 10 months long, et cetera, et cetera. I'm sorry, customers don't believe you, period. If they're even remotely interested in what you just said, now what they're doing is they're out there looking for reviews and proof that they can trust you and what you're saying is true, that you actually are the best. You get somebody into that mindset, they're probably going to end up getting bored before they decide to actually come in and purchase. So if you've earned this status, what they're going to do is hear about you from other news outlets or platforms. A business that promotes themselves as the best inspires skepticism, not sales. Here's what to do instead. Again, we are showcasing customer experiences in the words that actual customers use. This gets a potential customer thinking about how great it would be if they had that experience, instead of wondering if you're full of fluff. Number 9. Hi, I'm Jane Doe, and I started X, Y, and Z business because I'm passionate about blah, 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 blah. Save it for the About page on your website. If you're using this as part of your marketing strategy, your audience is hitting the snooze button before they've made it past, Hi, I'm Jane. If they don't already know you, they're not interested in who you are or why you started this business. Here's what to do instead. Utilize the reasons you're passionate about your business to connect emotionally with potential customers, okay? For example, if you love farm to table, showcase the mindset that made you so passionate about starting this business in the first place. This is absolutely a show, don't tell moment. If you want to draw your customers to you because of your passion for your business. Last but not least, number 10 is anything that is viral, gimmicky, or kitschy, okay? If you are platforming off of a trend or someone else's idea, what happens is your business comes across as inauthentic. So your customer might watch that reel, for example, but they're gone within minutes to the next viral video on their, For You page. So you might be creating interest by platforming off of things that are viral or gimmicky. You might get someone to come in once even, but their business will last about as long as whatever trend you're using to capture that split second of their attention. Here's what to do instead. Focus on unique emotional marketing that builds your connection to your customer. Someone who comes back again and again will help build your business over time and ensure it succeeds. Someone who comes in specifically because you posted to a viral hashtag or trend is going to post their own piece of content and probably never come back. So hopefully this makes it really, really clear the type of message, the type of language to use with your customer to get local buyers off their couch and into your business. It centers around understanding their mindset, connecting with them emotionally, and separating yourself from the commoditized products and services of big box stores and online businesses. This is what actually is going to get a customer to buy from you, a local business, versus going somewhere else. If you want to learn more about how to do this, I teach a complete compound marketing system for foot traffic to local business owners. Go ahead, like, share, follow for more videos like this, and then make sure that you look at the links below. I have a free Skool group where I go in depth on all of the things that you need to know to market the local business. I also offer a completely free, absolutely nothing for sale call where my team is going to help you with a strategy and implementation for your business specifically. So check the links below and definitely connect with me if you want to learn more about how to do this for your business.